That's just going to blow up on them if they touch it. Here we go. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross coming to you live from North Medford High School, Bowerman Field tonight in Medford, Oregon. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our sponsor business partners who keep these events free for fans to enjoy, so please let them know that you appreciate their support. You can also help Table Rock Sports out by subscribing to our YouTube channel. If you've managed to do that already, we say thank you. Let's get a scoreboard up for you at least. And again, we'll try to start the clock, and we're just going to let it run. It won't stop, so you may see them playing a little after the 0 mark. South Eugene with the ball first. Waiting for South Eugene to get set. All right. And my computer did me in. It's about 3 seconds off, but that's okay. We'll need all that time anyway. South Eugene comes into this game, and we'll tell you this while they kind of battle back and forth out there a little bit. 6-2-1. One of their losses was to Summit, and then they also lost to Willamette, one that Coach Pete Peterson was talking about before the game, and he said they just made a mistake within the last 30 seconds of that, and Willamette, who's number one in the conference right now, took advantage of that mistake pretty quickly, although South Eugene came down and the Axe had a shot with 10 seconds to go and it went off the crossbar, and that's how they ended up losing that one 1-0. But that was a really tight game, and he said it was tight the whole time. Meanwhile, and they also have a tie. He was talking about the tie with Grants Pass. They had the lead, but with 10 seconds to go, the Cavemen were awarded a indirect free kick from 8 yards out, and they managed to put that in, and it became a tie ball game. Meanwhile, the North Medford Black Tornado come into this game 3-2, having lost to that league-leading Willamette 2-0. That was on the 27th, so what, back on Thursday, on Wednesday. On Wednesday, they lost that game, and they also earlier tied with their rival South Medford 1-1. The interesting thing here is now for soccer, we're getting down to the end. North Medford will have, as will South Eugene, they'll only have 5 games remaining after this one today. So they've got to do some quick work here if they're going to make things work out well for them. So there's a foul called on North Medford. So that's kind of the way things stack up as far as both of these teams are concerned. And we'll see how it works out otherwise. South Eugene always has a good team. They expect to be in the hunt for the conference title, and indeed they are this year. And they won it the last 2 years, but they just do have a really, really strong program. North Medford's building one. They have a new coach this year. Out of the conference, they are able to put the most seniors on the pitch at any one time. But they're just trying to get things, spent the first half of the season trying to get things kind of sorted out here. But playing better. All of these teams are playing better. It's kind of the way it is in high school. It's a bit of a growing process throughout the season. That'll be picked up easily by South Eugene's goalie, Tate Clock. Matthew Donovan with that shot, but it was quite a ways away. There's a steal by North Medford, and we're taken right back by South Eugene. Then nobody able to quite maintain control. Alec Winters had it for a moment going forward, but not able to keep it doing that. There goes ahead. Oh, there's a tripping foul. That foul on Duarte, Jesus Duarte. So a kick coming up now for South Eugene. Here it comes to the goal, but no. That'll be snagged out of the air by Ortiz. At least I'm going to assume he's the one in goal. He doesn't have a number, but I'm going to go with it's Ortiz. Ibarra wrestling for it. There's going to be a shot that's going to go wide. Ortiz will stop it from going out of bounds. Sliding tackle. The Axel set it up again. Give it back to Glock. I think both teams expect this to be a fairly tough ball game today. You know, South Eugene didn't get a chance to catch up with Coach Cortez, but he would tell me it's going to be a tough match just because of South Eugene. South Eugene is always a tough match for everybody. Get it over to Winters. Winters back all the way to the other side. North Medford trying to put, there's some shot. That's going to go wide. Chasing that way down, and then Ortiz will handle it on a bounce. Dylan Gupta. He had a bit of a shot from the right side of the net, but Ortiz handled that on one bounce. Again, if you're from the Eugene area, not familiar with Bowerman Field, it is AstroTurf, or that new rubber stuff that they put down these days. But it is artificial turf. That one's going to go way out of bounds. And Glock will end up chasing that clear to the fence. The 549C School District, which is the Medford School District, wants us to keep telling you about the new rule for the football games, that in order to maintain safety of games and continue to provide a fun fan experience, they're eliminating the middle school student section at high school football games. So it's for all football games only. Moving forward, all K through 8 students must be accompanied with a ticketed adult to enter the stadium, and they will need to remain seated with that adult throughout the game. I just want to make you aware of that. So South Eugene will be setting up for a corner kick here. Trying to make sure everything doesn't blow away. So here we go with the corner kick. It's going to go way too far, but Barry back to the middle, headed out. Nope. Ortiz started for it, but couldn't quite grab it. It's still down there dangerously near the goal. There's a shot. That's tipped wide by Ortiz. And over the end line. They're going to do it all over again. Bay Olson doing the corner kick for South Eugene. That one's too long. That was just going to go out of bounds. A little too much leg on that one. Stadium clock says 28:08 to go, first half. Here come the Axe trying at it again. We've had lots of play down by the net thus far. It hasn't resulted in a score. Olson getting it ahead. And getting tripped up is Calvin Cowles. So South Eugene will have a kick coming up. Cowles will take it. Everybody's lined up. Cowles will send it. Ortiz will take it on a hop. South Eugene player there knocked Ortiz over in the goal box. I think they're going to call this incidental contact. Result in nothing more than a goal kick. There's a steal shot. No. They're down there chasing the ball, and that was Donovan with that shot. He couldn't quite get it in. Here comes South Eugene. Nope. Gonna throw it ahead. It could be headed away. Winters with that first throw in right there in front of us. Donovan with the next throw in. South Eugene will likewise throw it in. Gupta, or Gupta maybe. A lot of action, just not resulting in any scores as both of the teams. There was a bit of a push, but no call by the official. Started over. A bar getting it back around. Now they're going to get it out here. And back headed. And South Eugene will try to get control, but Duarte will take it. Donovan. And they'll just send it back to Glock, and the Axe will say, let's just start over. Now South Eugene has it down there again. I was noting with Coach Pete Peterson from South Eugene that what little scouting I did on this Axe Soccer Club, that it's a pretty good passing ball club. He's like, yeah, we're not a rush it down the field kind of team. We'll take our time and make our passes. All that long shot's going to eventually find its way out of bounds. And long shot came from Jorge Moctezuma. Out of bounds, and it'll go North Medford direction. We're under cloudy skies today here in the Rogue Valley for those of you that are listening up in the Eugene area, but we wouldn't say threatening. We don't feel threatened by rain, although we do live in the Northwest, so if we had any sense in our head, we would. We look out to the hills, it looks like maybe it's raining. We'll only hope not. There's a little bit of a back and forth first half. It's not exactly like either ball club has held a tremendous advantage here. Glock will boot that out of there. Good stop by Coach Cortez. Saw the ball coming, put his foot up, got a foot on it. There's a shot on goal. Yes, goal! And that is my number 7, Jesse Duarte. Duarte got a foot on that and got it into the, it'd be his upper left corner of the net. And the Black Tornado have a 1-0 lead here. So it really would be a huge win. I mean, not just because you defeated South Eugene, but so it improved their position in the standings. It'd probably help them, depending on how the rest of today's games shake out. It helped them solidify a little bit their positioning as number 3 right now in the conference. Top 3 go. Third place probably isn't what you're playing for, but still, if you realistically look at Willamette and South Eugene, probably have places 1 and 2 pretty much wrapped up at this point. You're realistically playing for number 3 and that final playoff spot. This would go a long way. A win here would go a long way towards helping North Medford do that. Glock will take it. He'll get it out of there. That'll go out of bounds. Again, they gave that goal to Duarte, but I'm wondering if it was actually Winters that put it in. One thing you discover in soccer is the goal comes quick. All of a sudden, it looks like nothing's happening, and then boom, it's in the net. We're getting ready to do a corner kick here. This is a North Medford corner kick. Into the middle. Glock's going to grab that out of the air. Nicely done by South Eugene. They'll fire it way ahead. And the axe will take off. Ibarra around to Winters. Winters is tripped. North Medford with a kick. I believe Winters will just go ahead and take this himself. Ibarra, Duarte. Now Winters won't take it. There's another shot, but that's going to go wide. North Medford trying to control it. They do. Winters has it on his foot, or Donovan has it on his foot, but out of bounds. And we'll do another corner kick. Looks like this should be Ibarra on the corner kick. Indeed. Now he'll give it up. And actually doing it for North Medford is going to be Benjamin Khalil. There it is right in the middle. Knocked away. Chase is on now. South Eugene will get it. North Medford will take it right back. And the Black Tornado on the attack. Hands. North Medford got that hawk going off in a hurry. And that's out of bounds. Glock has some good speed. He gets to that errant ball quickly and gets it back and set up and ready to go. Hardly notice he's gone. North Medford to inbound this. Eon Richardson inbounding that one. There's a pass through, but it's going to get punched out of bounds. Yeah, South Eugene ball. South Eugene trying to work it just a little closer for a shot. Oh, that'll be a tripping foul. Oh, it's going to go North Medford direction. Keeping control. Nope, now losing it. Richardson trying to get it back, though. But Olson on that one. Well, as we get under 10, now we get to look and see if maybe North can't keep this shutout going for at least the first half. Gonna have to keep the pressure on, though. There's a through. Winters with it. No tripping foul. Now the official says maybe there is a foul. Can't find the soccer ball. Khalil will set up for the corner kick again. He's actually going to do it. It's up. Ortiz will just pop it out of there. Make everybody run for that one. North Medford gets it right back, though. Here they come again. There's a shot. No, Ortiz. Khalil couldn't get a good foot on it. Ortiz, a little bit of a dive there. Put a halt to that one. North Medford's going to get it right back. North Medford will get that one out of there. And booting that one out of bounds is Winters. South Eugene out. North Medford. So the Axe has had it down in front of the North Medford net, but so far the Black Tornadoes defense has held. Ortiz will. I didn't get out of there. South Eugene got it right back. Barra hit the ground, but no foul. And out. Nope. Kept it in on the far side. And now it'll go out of bounds. North Medford direction. Stay tuned for the halftime report brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. And did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? It's true. Check out the program guide for hundreds of offerings at playmedford.com. And at halftime, we will play a interview that our executive producer, Joe Brett, had with the Medford School District Athletic Director, Fred Conzella. And we'll have that at halftime. And out of bounds. That was our cameraman to the rescue right there. A little shot that Ortiz will take out of the air. Just a little lob there. That's interesting. My clock is way ahead there of the stadium clock. We'll just stop there for a little bit, the 4-minute mark. Not sure what happened there. There's a collision. This will be North Medford. With the kick. So my clock is quite a ways off, so I'll tell you that right now that for some reason I may have had a stoppage of time, but I didn't keep track of. A bar, oh, he can't get it ahead. He had a shot. But here comes South Eugene offside. Ortiz will take this kick. Khalil couldn't get anything going there. He gave it up, and here comes South Eugene. And cutting that thread off was David Villa. Blocked nicely that time by Donovan. Down to 1:10. First half. North Medford just trying to hold on. Gupta with a weak effort at the goal. Down below 1 minute. Duarte getting a hold of that ball. "30 seconds left in the half. Long throw, resulting in South Eugene getting it. "10 seconds. And with that, Fortes holds it, which he will. We're going to get to halftime. So we've made it to halftime here. As at the half, North Medford has the lead. I know if I talked to the coach here at halftime, he'd say, of course we have the lead. That's no shock, but probably is something of a shock. But they have the lead. 1-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. It's time for the Medford Parks and Recreation Department halftime show. We'll have that clip that we talked about that Joe Brett had with the athletic director. We'll have that right after this on TableRockSports.net.
I ride the bus to get to work. My family and I just moved here, and my wife and kids use the car right now. Being able to ride the bus has been huge for us. All right, first day at the new job. Here we go.
I ride the bus because I don't really like to drive anymore. I can take it to the store without needing to ask for help. It also takes me to my kids' house.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome to the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime show. Excitement is building for the January 2024 opening of the Rogex Community Complex. The Aquatics and Event Centers await you with 2 indoor swimming pools and water slides. The Event Center will host basketball and volleyball leagues along with tournaments and other indoor events. Visit playmedford.com or check your fall activities guide to learn more about the Rogue Credit Union Community Complex, Rogue X. As we told you, our executive producer Joe Brett was able to catch up with the Medford athletic director for the whole school district, Fred Condizella, and this is what they had to say about what's going on as far as athletics is concerned here in the Medford area.
We're excited to be back at the District 549C Athletic Office, our visit with Fred Conzella to catch up on things. Fred, we've had a couple of home football games now, and we touched on in our first interview that there was some help needed from parents, and as it turns out, that first game kind of indicated you had to make some changes, and you implemented those changes for middle school students to be accompanied by guardians at the last home football game. How did that work out Friday?
Well, first off, I would like to thank all of our families, parents and guardians for their support. We had a very, very good evening, and just wanted to thank everybody. As we shared in district communication that went out to families, we are experiencing staffing shortages, and so supervising that middle school section was proving to be challenging because we did have a lot of middle school kids showing up, and so for the safety of our students, requiring a parent or guardian to supervise students is going to work well for us. So we're going to continue that. In addition, we have increased SRO presence because we have had some incidents happen within the community, and so we feel like these adjustments are perfectly timed.
We want it to be a safe and family-friendly experience when we come to the games.
Absolutely. Safety is the number one priority for the Medford School District, and you said it perfectly.
Some great seasons underway. The football teams are doing well, and another volleyball clash is on the horizon for the black and blue matchup.
That's right. We have, not only football happening every Friday night, and both those teams have gotten off to a great start. You can see North versus South Medford High School volleyball happening Tuesday, October 3rd. That's going to be at North Medford High School. They duked it out a couple of weeks ago at South Medford High School, and so you can see a rematch coming up next week on Tuesday, October 3rd. It's going to be a good match.
Always some extra juice for the black and blue matchups.
Absolutely, absolutely. This time at North, so it's going to be exciting. So we hope everybody to come on out and support us. As always, we want to see that gym packed out. And of course, if you can't make it, we're thankful for Table Rock Sports for streaming that live for you all.
Or go to the game live and check it out at home afterwards. That's as well. Right. Works really well too.
You can do both.
Fred, we're really excited to have rekindled our partnership with Rogue Credit Union, supporting Medford 549C District Athletics with the Touchdown Club, and in basketball season coming ahead, the 3-point field goal club. So $10 for every touchdown scored. North and South have taken advantage already and gotten the dollars rolling for the district's partnership with RCU.
Awesome. We'd like to thank the Rogue Credit Union and Joe also for Table Rock Sports for rekindling that again. Of course, those dollars help to support our athletic programs, and so we're extremely excited to be a part of that again. We want to thank Rogue Credit Union for their generous donation.
Let's get the Panthers and Tornado into the end zone as many times as we can, and we'll have Tom Resepke and Benji Ferguson down there keeping the totals racking up.
I like it. Thanks again, Joe. Appreciate you having me, and have a great week.
Fred, good job.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Any time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our families at their worst time. Pre-planning also alleviates their stress, knowing the funeral costs are already taken care of. And it allows your service to be more meaningful, with all of your wishes being taken care of. Call us today for personalized assistance in creating your own plan. Conger Morris, we'll always be there.
So I welcome you back now to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day here on TableRockSports.net. See if we can get everything done before they insist that it's time to play. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department helps sponsor our fall sports coverage. They have swim lessons, basketball, volleyball leagues, splash pad, water slides is all set to open in January 2024 at the Rogue X Complex at the Howard Memorial Sports Park. You can reserve birthday rooms and packages with sports and splashing. This has been the Medford Parks and Recreation Halftime Show. Visit them at playmedford.com. It's a 1-0 game here at halftime with North Medford having the upper hand. They scored at about the 18:39 mark in the first period, somewhere in there. And I gave it to Jesus Duarte. But I will tell you, it could be wrong. Could be that Alex Winters is the one that put that thing in. But nonetheless, they've got one up. They will start with the ball. There we go. So we'll see if the Black Tornado can continue to put the pressure on. They did pretty much. There's a shot, and Glock will knock it away, but it's going to result in staying with North Medford. And out to a corner kick we go immediately. Ibarra out there. We'll see how North sets up. South Eugene headed the ball out of there. There's another shot and a header. Ooh. And in. Goal! But they're going to say that's not going to be allowed. We got to stop the clock for a minute here. Yeah. That came off of the crossbar of the football goal. So that's not going to count. It was a great try, though. And you should play that way, because if they would have ruled it went off the crossbar of the soccer goal, then of course it would have counted. So, and then North will just send this one back. Ortiz will chase it down. There's a pass through. There's a shot. No, South Eugene will take care of that rather easily. Jacob Casale taking that shot. Barra gets it forward. There's Casale again into the middle. Ibarra's tripped up. No, they're going to say. No, play on. Gupta chasing it down, but getting it to Glock, who will get it out of there. I'm going to catch another collision down there. And the official again calls it play on. I'm going to reset my clock right while you're watching me do it. And then in a second here, we'll turn it back on because we're way off. Ibarra, but he's going to lose it. South Eugene chases it, but can't control it. I don't get a call either. Now we're a little closer back to the stadium clock. Ortiz getting rid of that one. Chasing it, but Glock has it. And North Medford will send it out of bounds. It's South Eugene ball. Oh, they're going to call it North Medford ball. Here come the Axe. This time they will call the foul. Johan Sabzalian, the one that was fouled, not the one that took the kick though. Working his way around. And out of bounds. Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite beverage. When you stop to get your Dutch love, please tell them thanks for sponsoring these live athletic streams on Table Rock Sports. Going to come right at our table and over. I almost had to jump and head that thing. The only problem there is that white men can't jump, they say, and if you're an old white man, you definitely can't jump, so that's... Now North has got something. Can they control it, turn it? No. Sliding and getting that ball out of there. Nicely that time is Liam Hadley for South Eugene. North had an opportunity there, and South Eugene won the battle in the middle on that corner kick. And out of bounds. Khalil was inbounding that. I think I misidentified him earlier. Ooh, Duarte changing that one in a hurry. Ooh. Donovan will help North keep it. It goes all the way in. No, the scissor kick doesn't work this time. Glock goes way out there to get it. Sends it way deep. Ortiz has it. Nope. Well, Ortiz is just going to boot it the other way. So another action going on today. The Grants Pass has already lost to Willamette. Willamette wins that one 3-0. And Sheldon was defeated by South Medford 6-0. We will you take a look at the standings now. Willamette leads at 6-1. South Medford's at 5-1-1. South Eugene is 4-1-1. And here's North Medford at 2-2-2. They're coming at us again. But a win here obviously by North Medford helps the cause, as they will go to 3-2-2 in league play and get down South Eugene down to that second loss. So I say with 5 games to go, things are getting a little tight, as South Medford or North Medford has a hold right now, a little tenuous hold on the third place. A win today would help that cause, as Grants Pass, who's right behind him, has already lost. And North Medford has a tie with Grants Pass already. To Ibarra. No, they couldn't get it there. Cassell had it. Got it into Donovan, but couldn't quite finish it off. Villa sends it ahead. And up It goes and going to be headed to Glock. The Glock will get this out of there. So as you can see, we're approaching down to we're inside the 27th minute now. North Medford will get a kick out of this. Ibarra. See if he sends it all the way down. That's what it looks like. And out of bounds. Goal kick coming up. And done by South Eugene. Ortiz, or Glock, just choosing to send it out rather than send it long. Just send that one short. Now here's a long one. And Villa will knock it out of bounds. Three times, but couldn't get it any further than that. Glock has it. Winters put on a little bit of pressure, but or make that Donovan put on a bit of a pressure, but not a whole lot on Glock. And South Eugene will send it out of bounds, and doing that was Scott Twyman. He came up holding his leg. Ibarra will take a bit of a rest. All white shirts. The Axe has control. And out of bounds, yes, to South Eugene. Now let's shoot it through. Glock will take it, pop it up in the air. Black Tornado will chase it down. Will they control? They do. South Eugene has a kick here now. They're going to pump this thing up in the air, they hope, and get a header out of it, but nope, they pop it up in the air right to Ortiz. Ooh, I got dangerously close to the net. The North Medford defenders get it out of there. Ortiz was definitely leaning the wrong way that time, but his defenders grabbed it for him. Duarte to Donovan. Ahead, nope. Who gets there? Offside. In the long run on South Eugene, and we have a substitution. Glock kicks it out of there. So another opportunity gone for the Black Tornado. Duarte taking it away. Little footwork. And out of bounds. We'll take the opportunity to remind you that today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants in Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Well, the race is on. Oh, can't do anything with it. Thompson had it down. Ooh. Donovan fired and went about a yard before South Eugene stepped in and blocked that one with the body. And out of bounds. Khalil to inbound it. And out of bounds. Olson to inbound it for the Axe. Nope. And forget that idea. Hadley to inbound it. Oh, we got a substitution. Well, they should stop my clock and start it. There's a shot. No. Trying that one at that time was Finley Thurman. Thurman couldn't get it down. So Ortiz, when he gets back there, will do a goal kick, or somebody will anyway. Fall Sports Action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, and our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon. They've opened some new stores in Roseburg and Klamath Falls. They now have 9 locations with which to serve you. And again, substitutions. North Medford getting down to where they're thinking about defensive pressure, and of course South Eugene getting to where they're thinking about offensive pressure as we approach the 15-minute mark to go in this game, and it's still 1-0. North Medford making that one goal stand up for a long time. Here comes Ibarra. They'll send it through. Unfortunately, South will just get it back to Glock, and here come the Axe. Ibarra's got it in. No. See if North Medford can keep it down here right now. There's another one. Potential shot. Nope, that's going to go clear over the football. Today's game is brought to you by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. Use your peak rewards to save on gas and snacks on your next road trip with the team. It's the home of the crispy, crunchy chicken, Pinnacle 365. We've got a clock stoppage. We're back at 14:25, which means we're way off here. So we'll wait a couple seconds to start it. Back and forth we go right now. Olson trying to get it somewhere. I think it's Olson. Oh, it was Hadley. Hadley couldn't advance it. North Medford has it way down in the corner. Nope. The Axe will take that away. Send it way back the other direction. And Duarte will just send it out of bounds. nice job of heading it by North Medford. Unfortunately, the only people there were the white-shirted South Eugene X. Hadley again. Oh, they're going to give it up. Moctezuma to inbound it. I want him to back up a little bit. Playing hacky sack there for a minute. Donovan can't get it through. South Eugene will get it back to Glock. We'll get that out of there in a hurry. There'll be a tripping foul there. Olson. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to line everybody up. Taking the kick is Thurman. At least Thurman is the one setting up. Ortiz had it, lost it. And they're going to what? Wait, timeout. North Medford ball. Ortiz taking his time right now. North Medford killing a little time off the clock there, much to the disgruntlement of the South Eugene fans behind us. And out of bounds. Down to 9.5. Can you get a shot? No, there's going to be no. I got two players down. One from each team. Guess we'll bring this to a quick halt. And they're signaling for the trainer to come out for the North Medford player. Unable to identify who that is at the moment. Well, tell you what, we'll just take ourselves a quick 30-second break here, and we'll be right back after they get through dealing with this.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. And that is Donovan that's being attended to. He's walking off the field. It's always good to see them walking off the field, even if somewhat groggily. I think he'll probably be okay. Now, back to this, which is a penalty kick coming up. Ibarra getting ready to take it against Glock. Goal! So Barra knocks the penalty kick in. That's with 9:11 to go. I know what my clock says, but 9:11 on the stadium clock is what we care about, and we will eventually get there. Maybe we'll fix it right here while they're referees over there writing up a yellow card and warning everybody. All right. He said, let's do it. We'll do it. Except the stadium clock didn't do it. And now it's kind of down there. It's a little behind. So now my clock is way ahead of the stadium clock because the official said start it, and they didn't start it quite as quickly. So I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. But we do have a 2-0 game. We do have that right. Everybody's on the same page on that idea. And North Medford right now getting ready to win an important game for them. Ibarra loses it. The question will be, how well can the team hold up without Donovan in there? Trying to push it, but can't quite get there. Moctezuma will send it out of bounds. Okay, so there's 7:20 to go here on the game clock here. It's going to be South Eugene with a kick. We're about 5 seconds probably about ahead, 5-6 seconds. There's South Eugene with it. There's a header. Ortiz pulls it down to preserve the shutout. Another nice save by Ortiz this afternoon. That'll roll back to Glock. So a loss here today doesn't affect really South Eugene's standing too much. That's out of bounds. But it will certainly help North Medford's cause. Couple of road games coming up for the Black Tornado for the boys soccer. And I suppose we need to stop this again. I'll line this up one more time with the stadium clock and see if we can't get on the same page here about this thing. There it goes. But a couple of road games coming up for the Black Tornado boys soccer team. That's going to go South Eugene direction. They will play at Grants Pass and at Sheldon for their next two ball games. Having already tied Grants Pass and having lost to Sheldon way back, well, it seems like a long time ago, September 16th, losing that one 1-0. So, a couple of important battles coming up for the Black Tornado. Meanwhile, for South Eugene, they will host Grants Pass and Willamette, and then they will close out 3 in a row on the road, taking on Roseburg, Sheldon, South Medford. All road games for the South Eugene Axe. So their road doesn't get any easier if you're a South Eugene fan. It's going to be a bit of a tough road there. Certainly the Axe are capable of handling it, but still a tough road. There's a hold. Oh, I say it's North Medford ball. No, South Eugene ball. I got that right. First time it was a hold. Up. No. South Eugene can't advance. There they do. Ortiz will fall on it. 3.5. There's a long shot that's going to go way, way, way out of bounds. And we've got another clock stoppage. We're just going to let ours run. There'll be a few seconds off. Right now, about 20 of them off. Struggle forward down in the net, but North Medford's going to get that out of here. Trying to get it into the net here in the last couple of minutes is South Eugene, but they get turned away again. They're down below 2 to go now. Minute and a half left in this one. Glock will send it down deep. North Medford will head that away. At least potentially. Now they'll send it way back the other way. 1 minute. There's a foul. Now there's going to be a timeout. And there's a card being handed out. The card. That card is on Prince Thompson. Oh, he'll move to the sideline. Calvin Cowles will take the kick here. And Ortiz will bat that one away. Probably need to slow down my clock here and let it catch up with the stadium clock. Ortiz falls on it. I will probably be off a little bit the other way, but here's the end of the game. That's the buzzer. So, it's a final here. Let me tell you what, things are getting a little interesting. But it's a final here at Bowerman Field. North Medford 2, South Eugene 0. We invite you now to stay tuned for the Southern Oregon Sports Commission Know Your Role campaign post-game show that comes your way next right here on TableRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey, Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Welcome back to the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show. Southern Oregon Sports Commission. They're promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Go to travelmedford.org to find out how you can help. So North Medford wins this one by a count of 2-0 over South Eugene, and that'll move their overall record now to 4-3-2 and make them 3-2-2. That's what it'll make them, I think, even in league play. It'll make them now three wins, 2 losses, 2 ties in league play. So they get this one on a couple of goals as Duarte, although as I say, you might find out that he was given to Winters. They were both right there. Hard to tell which one put the foot on it, but Duarte scored in the first half, and in the second half, Ibarra scored on a penalty kick to seal the win for the North Medford Black Tornado. The soccer team, if we get the right one here, the North Medford Black Tornado soccer team, as we said, will next be at Grants Pass, and they'll also then be up at Sheldon for the next 2 ball games before they come back home again to take on Roseburg. We'd like to thank you for joining us for tonight's Lithia Superstore Game of the Night broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting that game. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be Tuesday. I suppose you would like more information than that on it, but give me a second here, and I can give it to you. Tuesday, well, I don't know. I better not say. We're going to have a double-header situation on Tuesday. I believe there's girls soccer Tuesday at 6 o'clock, and there's also volleyball. Roseburg is in town taking on the Black Tornado. That begins at 6:45. So we'll see how much all of that goes down. And that'll be the next one. And then we're also going to have a Wednesday women's soccer game, the RCC women. And then we'll have volleyball again on Thursday, football on Friday, girls soccer on Saturday. There's no reason not to be busy. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, North Medford 2, South Eugene 0. This has been a special presentation at Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.